What is the approximate speed of light in a vacuum? Three times 10 to the 8th meters per second. Which sensory organ is primarily responsible for detecting pheromones in snakes? Vomeronasal organ. Which nation's flag features a symbol known as the soyumbo? Mongolia. What is the term for the point in the Moon's orbit closest to Earth? Perigee. Which landmass is geologically defined as a subcontinent? Indian Peninsula. What is the principle that explains why objects cool down as they evaporate? Latent heat of vaporization. Which astronomical body is currently classified as a dwarf planet and orbits beyond Neptune? Pluto. How many microvolts are in 1 volt? 106. A deficiency in which B vitamin causes pernicious anemia? Vitamin B12. What is the cryptographic technique that uses a public key and a private key? Asymmetric encryption. The Magna Carta was signed by King John in which year? (1215). Which molecule in the blood is responsible for transporting oxygen? Hemoglobin. The deepest point in the Earth's continental crust is called the Kola Super Deep Borehole. In which country is it located? Russia. What is the capital of the African nation Nigeria? Abuja. The boundary marking the end of the sun's magnetic influence is known as the Heliopause. The genetic condition where the body cannot process the amino acid phenylalanine is called the phenylalanine ketonuria, or PKU. Which noble gas is used in high-powered laser applications? Argon. The country famous for its policy of gross national happiness, or GNH, is Bhutan. Which mollusk is known to have a three-part heart system? Octopus. The buildup of which substance causes gout? Uric acid. What is the main protein component found in human hair and nails? Keratin. What is the medical term for the abnormal curvature of the spine? Scoliosis. The rings of Uranus are primarily composed of what material? Dark icy particles. What is the technical term for a word that sounds the same as another but has a different meaning and spelling, e.g., flower and flower? Homophone. What is the economic term for the total value of all finished goods and services produced within a country's borders in a specific time period? Gross domestic product, or GDP. Which type of organism converts inorganic carbon dioxide into organic compounds through a process other than photosynthesis, e.g., chemical energy? Chemoautotroph. In vexillology, what is the term for a flag that has a single horizontal stripe that is wider than the others? Pall. The architectural style characterized by pointed arches and flying buttresses is called Gothic. The currency of Switzerland is the Swiss franc. The process where plants release water vapor through small pores in their leaves is called transpiration. The massive volcanic eruption in 1883 that caused global climate cooling occurred on which island? Krakatoa. The organ responsible for producing the hormone insulin is the pancreas. Which country has the world's highest density of lakes? Finland. The innermost layer of the eye containing photoreceptor cells, rods, and cones is the retina. The country often referred to as the Pearl of Africa is Uganda. The full form of the networking protocol DHCP is Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. What is the capital of the Scandinavian country Denmark? Copenhagen. The process by which plants regulate the opening and closing of stomata is primarily controlled by which cells? Guard cells. Which part of the brain controls vital and voluntary functions like breathing and heart rate? Medulla oblongata. The theoretical region around a star where liquid water could exist on a planet's surface is known as the habitable zone. How many questions did you get right? Tell us your score in the comments below. If you enjoyed this quiz, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. Keep your brain active and check out our next quiz video right now.